Bonita Springs Elementary School is about to see some major changes. The 103-year-old building is in need of a lot of repairs. The district is thinking of tearing down parts of the school.
But some people in the city are worried about losing that historic building. NBC2's Hope Salmon is live and local outside the school with a look at the plans.
And one of those changes could be to the bus stop. Right now, if you take a look behind me, that solid white line is where the buses are lined up and crammed up at drop-off and pickup. And being right along a busy street with cars zooming by does not make parents or staff comfortable.
So it is historic because it's been here since like 1920s or something, but it's falling apart.
One of the oldest buildings in Bonita Springs is the Bonita Springs Elementary, built in 1921. It might be beautiful on the outside, but parents and staff at the school say they can't go inside most of the buildings because of structural damage. The school had to bring in portable rooms to replace the office and some classrooms.
The school needs a lot of love.
I spoke to parents today about their biggest concerns.
It's just not enough space for everybody to park. When they have activities and so forth, it's very hard. You got to park like 2 blocks away.
So one of them is the fact that we're removing the bus loop from one of the main roads. The road is very dangerous. Sometimes, cars pass by there at 30, 35 miles an hour. And that's where the kids are getting loaded onto the buses.
Like the kids are in portables right now. With the air conditioning failing, sometimes they're teaching kids in the hallways, so at some point we need to improve.
Last week, the school had a meeting to discuss remodeling Bonita Springs Elementary. The project would include larger classrooms, better safety measures, a larger cafeteria, a clinic, and more outdoor spaces. It comes with a price tag of $35 million. The district says they just need to figure out how to preserve and maintain the historic and newer buildings in the process of the remodel or rebuild. People in the community are worried that the building will lose its rich history and want to make sure that the school district does everything they can to preserve it.
And we're looking to work with the city and the Historic Preservation Board as best we can to try to preserve some of those elements. We do have some issues that need to be addressed as it relates to the safety and security to allow students in and staff and families.
The school board is waiting for approval from the state of Florida Department of Education to decide which parts of the buildings are old enough for the rebuilding. And if all goes well, the improvements could be done within 3 years. That would make it June 2027 as a completion time. Reporting live in Bonita Springs, Hope Salmon, NBC2.